here in Kansas City with Sounders FC captain Brad Evans. Brad, thoughts on today's session and big game tomorrow against Sporting KC?
Yeah, anytime we travel east, we always get in 2 days early, get the legs, got in the gym yesterday, able to get a good night's sleep, and then we have an afternoon training. The weather's beautiful, pitch was great, guys had good spirits today, so overall a good training, good couple days. What the real test is tomorrow.
Momentum currently surrounding the team, 2 wins on the bounce now in all competitions. Playing well, spirits seem to be high. Just thoughts on going into tomorrow's game personnel-wise and where the mood is in the locker room?
Yeah, I think right now, we're riding a pretty good wave. We got to keep that going. But as we know, anything in this league can change at any time. So we got to not think about too much what we've done in the past. We've got to realize that we've only got 4 games left in the season and kind of buckle down. If we really want to make a run at this thing, it starts now, and that's how we've got to approach it. Every game we've got to fight. At any point, you could be below that red line, and at this point, we just got to keep fighting. Personnel-wise, I think everybody's good to go. It's obviously a veteran team. When we get everybody back, so it makes for good training sessions on the road, very competitive, and obviously a good opportunity tomorrow.
A couple weeks ago, it's pretty much the focus was just to get in and see what happens from there. Have you guys gotten to a good enough place where you can start to look at seeding and buys and all that type of stuff?
No, to be honest, we haven't talked about any of that. I think we're still at a point where, like I said earlier, it's if we lose 2 on the trot, we find ourselves well below the red line if other results go their way. So we've got to be, conscious about our efforts, buckle down defensively, and realize that every game at this point is do or die.
Is there a sense that things are breaking your guys' way right now? I mean, you look at results elsewhere and everywhere else.
We look at it, it's a streaky league, and like I said, anything can happen at any point. So, we try not to look at too much what we've done in the past. At one point it was doom and gloom, and then we got a couple good results, and now, everybody thinks it's the clouds have cleared and everything, but the reality is it's a bunch of guys who are working hard for each other, and we face a very, very tough Kansas City team on the road.
How do you think the rotation is kind of coming together and just meshing, because it seems like the new guys are coming in? Are you guys close to where you guys want to be, or is there still a little while to go?
I think ultimately you want to peak at the right time, and if that's this weekend, that's great, but if not, we get into the playoffs and we peak then and we make a run at the championship. We just got to buckle down and focus every single weekend, no matter who's in the lineup, getting guys healthy, getting guys in the mix, getting our groove.
Speaking of the playoffs, could this help you in the long run? Just having to go through this stretch where you had to have your backs against the wall week in and week out. Do you think that might pay any kind of dividend here in a month's time?
I think our backs are still against the wall, and that's the way that we're going to approach it from here on out. It's obviously a difficult conference. A couple teams have a couple games in hand, so we're still fighting for our lives right now. Maybe that helps us out mentally, running into the playoffs. But as of right now, like I said, we've got to fight like we're backs against the wall and get after it.